What's more lonely than a lighthouse? Try 3 lighthouses. Welcome to the channel. Today we are counting down the top 3 loneliest lighthouses. Our first stop is the Flannan Isles, also known as the Seven Hunters, a cluster of rocky islands 20 miles west of Scotland's Isle of Lewis. The Flannan Isles are known for their isolation and harsh weather conditions. Only one island, Ellenmora, is permanently above water. During the winter months, it is often battered by powerful storms. Despite the danger, a lighthouse was deemed necessary. Construction began in 1898 and was completed 2 years later by Ibar Joju. The Ellenmora lighthouse was manned by 3 keepers. In December 1900, the principal keeper, James Ducat, was 43 years old. His assistant, Thomas Marshall, was 40, and Donald MacArthur, 28, was an occasional keeper filling in for another life. For the men would have been solitary. Leisure time could be spent playing cards, reading or tending a small vegetable garden, or if the weather allowed, fishing or exploring the rocky coastline. Their most important task was maintaining the lighthouse, making sure its massive Fresnel lens was clean and its oil lamp was lit. If the lamp was left unlit or extinguished, ships would likely run aground on the treacherous rocks of the Flannan Isles. On December 15, 1900, the steamer SS Arcta passed the Flannan Isles and noted the lighthouse lamp was unlit during unusually stormy weather. Nothing out of the ordinary, you might think, except that a relief ship, the Hesperus, was scheduled to arrive on December 26. When Captain Harvey found the lighthouse empty, he knew something was wrong. He found the gate unlocked and the main door ajar. The station clock had stopped and a chair lay overturned. No sign of a struggle, no indication of where the keepers could have gone. Inside, the logbook told a grim tale. The last entry was dated December 15th at noon. It simply read, "Weather fine." Thomas Marshall's journal, however, describes severe winds, the like of which I have never seen on December 12th. But there were no other signs of foul play. The men's bunks were neatly made. The kitchen table was set for a meal that would never be eaten. On the west landing, however, there were signs of violent waves. The iron railings were bent, a large storage box destroyed, and valuable ropes washed away. Could a rogue wave have struck the island and swept the men into the sea? What about the unlocked door? Would they have left the safety of the lighthouse during a raging storm? Did they know something we don't? Like what secrets might lie beneath the waves off the coast of Scotland? Or how many famous disappearances can be blamed on paranormal activity? Before we get to that, let's look at some clues inside the lighthouse. 2 of the oilskin coats were missing. Those of Ducat and Marshall. MacArthur's coat remained. Was that because he was on duty and unable to go out in the storm? Had he gone to help his colleagues and been swept away? Could the men have been trying to secure gear on the west landing when a rogue wave struck? Did they panic and try to flee back to the safety of the lighthouse, only to be trapped by the rising water? There were no lifeboats in the Flannan Isles. If the men were in the water, they wouldn't survive long in the freezing cold. The official investigation, conducted between December 1900 and January 1901, concluded that all 3 men were swept away by heavy seas while attempting to secure gear on the west landing. But not everyone was convinced. Robert Muirhead, superintendent of Northern Lighthouse Board, wrote, "It is difficult to understand why all 3 men should have been outside at the same time, nor is it easy to see why the main door would be left unlocked, nor again why they should leave the lighthouse at such a time. Indeed, and even if they did venture outside, why were the ropes washed away? Wouldn't they have clung to them?" Whatever happened to the keepers of the Flannan Isles, the lighthouse still stands as a haunting reminder of their fate. It was automated in 1988, but the keeper's quarters remain much as they were left in 1900. Perhaps one day we will know what really happened, or perhaps some mysteries are best left unsolved. Now you need to watch what really happened to Amelia Earhart or listen to this episode of Unexplained. Where in the world have people vanished without a trace?